I wasn't talking to anybody today. I'm tired of talking to y'all. But what we have found in this arena of city boys, we have found females and modern women who are getting themselves caught up in the city boy lie. What's the city boy lie? The city boys are the ones who have what I call the three C's. Three C's. The three C's, the first is chemistry, conversation, and comfortable. City boys are masters at gaslighting and making you feel comfortable. So when you're comfortable, you lull your senses into believing this is a man that I could be with. Conversation, he holds your attention because let's just be honest, ladies, in 2025 and beyond, as of this recording, y'all like to be entertained and stimulated constantly. That's what y'all want. Entertain me, talk to me, engage me, work with me. And the city boy has mastered that. He has conversation down. And then the chemistry, he has the look, he has the smell, he has the swag, he has the relationships, he has the network that you want your man to have. But a city boy is about one thing and one thing only, which is the fourth C, conquest. It is a her winning weekend. Is it sharing the right thing? I have to turn off my music. Gabby, she was on, she about to come out with an album called Gabby, so she can get real intimate with us. Like she ain't been intimate enough. I remember the first time I heard her, I asked my wife, I was like, what was that? I was like, the Sade back? I ran into her at the airport. So nice. She was really nice. Make me cry. Welcome to another episode. TMG Reacts. To all of my friends, I'll see you in the first round. You know who you are. Shout out to me winning my March Madness bracket here in the States. If you don't know what March Madness is, call one of your friends who are on this side of the pond or who are here. Let me get my earbuds for y'all because I got a lot of white noise and everything going. I'm like, who is this guy? Who's fussing at us? Why is he yelling at us? I'm not okay. Toast. That's what you guys know what that's from. Let me know. Drop it in the comments. Welcome. Another episode of TMG Reacts. TMG Book Series presents How to Get Great Dating Outcomes in a Modern World, parts 1 and 2 available. They are the sponsor of this and every video. Part 1, part 2 available on Amazon as well as available on our online store. Make sure you go there, add to the cart. We have a special where we're running for half off on the audiobooks. It was a request. It's just people are starting to get into that post-spring break, getting ready for the summer season, and I need something to listen to when I'm on Allegiant, Frontier, Southwest, and what's the other one? Spirit. I got you, $5. Ebook is available for you. If you go to our website from your mobile device and purchase it, add it to the cart, it will download directly to your device. So whether you have iOS or Android, it will show up for you as a PDF for you to view in your files, or it can show up in your respective book reader. You can make that decision, not me. But we still appreciate the relationships we have. Great calls today. Affiliates are doing well with the book, and we're really happy that there's some movement on that. And I know some of you are balked. You're seeing the book other places. That is through resellers and wholesalers, not through us here at TMG. People ask, what is TMG? The Modern Ground, how to get great dating outcomes in a modern world. Trademark filed and are waiting. And that's what we do here. We like to talk about relationships. If you do not know who I am, hello, welcome. My name is Glenn. I am the author. I am the creator of the TMG Book Series. And this show, as two other shows, TMG Live, which begins this summer, and then TMG Shorts, little shorts where I go in and just rant for under 10 minutes for you guys. If you have not, make sure that you hit the notification bell, subscribe to this channel and the other channels. If you came in, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, YouTube, we're there. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for all of you on TikTok. I mean, TikTok's been going hard. We appreciate that. Shout out to the young people. I just assume everyone's young, but then I should stop because my mother has a TikTok. And my grandmother / auntie, I call my grandmother, has TikTok now. So that's where we are. So what are we talking about today? I don't know. What do you want to talk about? As they say, what do you want to talk about? I want to talk about something that's been bothering me. It's been bothering me. So let me get that video while you guys click and subscribe and hit the notification bell. All right. I found it. I don't know where it was, but here it is. You guys know this. You've seen this meme clipped in every video for every content creator that you followed in this space. We're talking about it. You've seen the thumbnail. CITI Boi. Now, I want to play the clip and then I'm going to actually just rant because I'm actually exhausted with the videos in this space, because the videos in this space prove to me that you guys don't like each other. The men don't like the women don't like the men, and the ones that do like each other are afraid to talk to each other. I think that sums it up, right? Did I sum it up for everyone? Great. Let's take a look at it. But here's the reality of the marketplace. Ladies, this one's gonna sting a little bit because this one is really geared towards you. And then fellas, you get in where you fit in. In our book series, TMG Book Series, we talk a little bit about the 6 versions of men that are in the dating market at any given time. Those 6 versions of men are represented as what you want: 1, high value, traditional, modern. Those are above the line, and we say here that those 3 versions of men qualify for a great relationship outcome. Okay, Glenn, then who's the other 3 and why are they, quote, below the line? I'm glad you asked why they're below the line. Because below the line, you do not qualify for a relationship outcome. You qualify for heartache, for pain, for stress, for chaos, because you have not elevated above the line to become a man to where you are modern, traditional, or high value. So why are you wasting your time and a woman's time with a relationship? That's always my first question. So those versions of men, the 3 that are in the other 3 that are in the market, are males, guys, dudes, and city boys. Now, what do I always say? If you've come to my channel by accident or through any other podcast you see me on where I'm very articulate and I'm discussing business opportunities, where you sing shout out to LinkedIn for that. Y'all like city boys. Ladies, y'all love a city boy. Y'all will break up a relationship with a good man over a city boy. So I want to do a little meme because I was tired of seeing it and I went.
Ooh, well, look at what we got here. City Boy thinks he's gonna solve a mystery with his fancy computer phone.
City Boy! City Boy!
You are adorable.
Adorable?
He's
adorable.
Look, PJs, how about you leave the investigating to the grown-ups, okay?
Attention all units. Steve is going to fit an entire cantaloupe in his mouth. Repeat, an entire cantaloupe.
It's a 2316!
Let's...
This is the part. That's the part. Whenever...
City Boy! City Boy!
You are adorable.
Adorable?
That's the part. You all love the city boy chant. That's what you love. And ladies, you love the city boy. Why am I bringing up the city boy? So You know, most people in these videos are like, "Oh, I was talking to a friend of mine." I wasn't talking to anybody today. I'm tired of talking to y'all. But what we have found in this arena of city boys, we have found females and modern women who are getting themselves caught up in the city boy lie. What's the city boy lie? The city boys are the ones who have what I call the 3 C's. 3 C's. The 3 C's, the first is chemistry, conversation, and comfortable. City boys are masters at gaslighting and making you feel comfortable. So when you're comfortable, you lull your senses into believing this is a man that I could be with. Conversation, he holds your attention because let's just be honest, ladies, in 2025 and beyond, as of this recording, y'all like to be entertained and stimulated constantly. That's what y'all want. Entertain me, talk to me, engage me, work with me. And the city boy has mastered that. He has conversation down. And then the chemistry, he has the look, he has the smell, he has the swag, he has the relationships, he has the network that you want your man to have. But a city boy is about one thing and one thing only, which is the 4th C, conquest. He's only about the next conquest. He ain't even invested in the conquest that he's on. But yet, because of the chemistry, because of the conversation, and because of the comfort you feel, you believe that you are excluded from the conquest. And the reality is, every city boy is the same. You have Chandler city boys, you have Tyrone city boys, and everything in between. And those city boys are only focused on that. City boy also means F-boy. We talk about F-boy in the book. And that's what you like. And then after you spend the summer, summer's up, it's coming up. You guys just got off spring break chasing the city boy. Then you're gonna take a break. Especially if you're listening to this, young ladies, and you're in college and you're about to graduate, you're gonna take a break, get through graduation. Then you're about to go backpacking through Europe. You're about to go to Australia, or because of the economy, you're about to go to your mama's basement. And the city boy is gonna be waiting for you in your hometown. He's gonna still be there in your college town. He's gonna be on the job. And he's gonna be the one all the women want, and the one that he has hurt 4 or 5 women on the job. But because they are hopeful he will come back, they still give him a little bit of attention. He's only concerned about conquest. That's why he works out. That's why he has the job that he has. Those job archetypes I talk about in the book: real estate agent, fitness or personal trainer, stockbroker, day trader, Airbnb, DJ, cleaning company, Amazon, FedEx, routes. It gives them flexibility and freedom. Ladies, think of it. You have been talking to a guy in the last 3 years, and probably 5 to 3 years. If you're on this channel, I know the age that you are. You've talked to a guy who is always available to talk to you on the phone. Why is that? Because his job allows him to be on the phone all day, especially because he's on a truck. But he makes good money. Remember, the UPS and FedEx and all those guys unionize, and they struck gold. So the ones that are still on the truck at FedEx and UPS and DHL, they're all still making good money. Really good money. Enough so that they can work out in the middle of the day. They look nice, they dress nice, their hair is always braided or dreaded up or freshly cut, their beard game is strong. Fresh J's on their feet, fresh Yeezys. Is Yeezy still a thing? I don't know. Is Yeezy still a thing? Yeezy still a thing? I don't know. As the juvenile say, Jabot jeans, P. Miller shoes. I'm dating myself now. It's fine. Looks good. But he's only doing all that for conquest. He only works out for conquest. He knows that his body has to look a certain way to get the most women to be attracted. This is the guy you swipe on all the dating apps. He's the one you send the coffee or Star. I did an episode 2 years ago about the dating apps and the go find it. It's there. It's on YouTube. And it was talking about how 20% of the men are getting 80% of the swipes. And it's the opposite for women. Women are giving less than 20% of the men 80% of the swipes. So just look at the math. That's Steiner math. If you know what Steiner math is, you know. But you're like the city boy. And then you're sitting here heartbroken, and we've seen countless stories where females and modern women are left in tatters after the summer of love with the city boy. They follow him all over in my city right now. Follow him all over Broadway, all over the Strip, all over Collins, all over Beale Street, all over Market Street, all through Brooklyn and Queens, all summer, chasing him, looking at his story, seeing what he's doing, seeing who he's with, because you're obsessed. And why is all of that? Because you guys are having good sex. And so now, this is the other thing, the crisis that you create within yourself. All of your sex now is going to be compared to this guy who was not even emotionally invested in you. I feel bad for you because the city boy is very attractive just by on paper of what I described. It hits all of the feels for a woman who considers herself modern in a dating world. I understand it. Then you get in a relationship with another guy who's a modern man or a traditional man, and you don't understand why he's not as charismatic, sorry. It's charismatic. You don't understand why he's not out on the scene. You don't understand why he doesn't have the availability and abundance of time that meets your needs and your schedule. You don't understand why he's not out. You don't understand why he doesn't post on social media, because modern men and traditional men and damn sure high value men ain't got time for all that. If you notice, the men who are on here who are happily married, happily engaged in relationships, good outcomes, they're not on here spewing hate. They're on here trying to educate, and they're on here trying to get paid. That's it. Meanwhile, the city boy, the guy, and the male spend all their time on social media. Did you see this news report? That's actually male and female behavior. I don't care about the news report. You see the stock market? I have a stock manager. I have a portfolio manager. We have bi-weekly meetings, and we have quarterly meetings. I don't care about none of that. That's their job. That's what I pay them for. You know what I'm saying? And you're in this relationship with this guy, and he's not exciting when he's normal. But it's not as exciting as it was with the city boy 3 summers ago. I mean, we were out. We took a trip. We went to Chicago. We flew to DC. Of course he flew to DC. He ain't got no responsibilities. Modern men, traditional men, high-value men have responsibilities. They have budgets and P&Ls to manage and teams to run and organizations to grow and thrive and businesses to acquire and taxes to pay for all y'all tax returns. They ain't got time to be sitting up there making you excited all day. And then, since you're not getting the excitement, no modern or traditional or high-value man, honestly, is ever going to be enough. So you have to elevate ladies above the line and get out of dating city boys. City boys are only going to leave you heartbroken because they're only about conquest after you consider the 3 C's. Comfortable, chemistry, conversation. But I want to know what you think. Do you guys know an F-boy in your town? Are you an F-boy? Are you dating an F-boy girl? I'm so sorry for you. Sorry for your loss, but I want to know what you think. There's no content creator really to share with this. That was a clip from the TV show. But if you have not, make sure you click and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you go to our website and make sure you purchase parts 1 and 2 of the book. We would love to hear from you, how everything's going. Make sure you drop a comment. I'll turn comments on. I keep turning them off because I'm tired of y'all. But let's do that. If this is a clip that you got, I'm glad that you got the clip. Now go back and watch all of the other videos. Watch the videos with the highest views. There's a reason there's the highest views on it. I am the host, I am the author, I am the creator, I am Glenn, and welcome to TMG Reacts. This has been another episode. We will talk to you soon.